Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to watch the brand new HBO Max / Warner Brothers feature film, 8-Bit Christmas. This stars Neil Patrick Harris, Steven Zahn is in this, the girl from Grace and Frankie, whose name I can never remember, and then Winslow Fegley is in this. We love Winslow. We just talked about him in Nightbooks. He was in Timothy Your Mistakes Are Made. Winslow is awesome. He's an incredible actor. I cannot wait to see what he does moving forward. So this movie is 80s nostalgia mixed with of means of narration from A Christmas Story, but like you had elements of Stranger Things, you had elements of Wimpy Kid. Like I literally felt like I was watching a Wimpy Kid movie, like for a majority of this hour and a half, hour 40-something minute long film, just because Steven Zahn is playing the father figure to Winslow Fegley, who feels like a Greg Heffley, to be completely honest, which is just so entertaining. But this movie was awesome. So Neil Patrick Harris is the older version of Jake Doyle, and Jake Doyle, younger version, 11-year-old something, escaping through the 1988 Christmas season of him and his friends in middle school, is played by Winslow Fegley. So Jake, older Jake, is telling his daughter how he got a Nintendo, right? Thinking that the daughter's thinking he got the Nintendo, the original Nintendo, for Christmas, but he didn't. He had to work for it, and we find that out later throughout the movie. But throughout this entire film, it's the quest of him and his friends trying to get the Nintendo, all the selling the Christmas wreaths for the scout troops, for putting up this gigantic heist plan to get into the mall during a field trip to Chicago to buy the Nintendo, for all it to be then smushed by a bus. There's projectile vomit, there's explosions, there's breakage of video games. It's very entertaining. But then of course you have a great 80s synth soundtrack to it. You have beautiful cinematography to it. The costuming was great. The props were perfect. The whole other thing was about getting a Cabbage Patch Kid doll for his sister for Christmas. Meeting a sketchy guy under a bridge, looking at his trunk to get a Cabbage Patch Kid. Like, so many 80s things were in this film, and it was so entertaining. Especially like the Christmas plates at the very end. Like, my parents had the same Christmas plates from Keldor that they were gifted for their Christmas, for a wedding gift, 1986. That's when they got married. So, like, to see the Christmas plates that this family has, that my family has, it was just like, bro, like all the 80s toys in the toy store. Like, this was such an awesome film, and it truly felt like a Wimpy Kid film, and I absolutely loved it. I am recording this on December 5th, a great day indeed, and every December 5th, my family shall watch this film. It is a new tradition, and I love the ending, where it's just the dad, John Doyle, gifting his son, Jake Doyle, this treehouse for everybody, all the neighborhood kids to then use as years progress, and the Christmas is going to be different because John's no longer with them, and it was just so well done. So well done. Bravo. My most impressed of the newer Christmas films that we've talked about. Hands down, the best one I've seen in 2021 so far, new-wise. I haven't seen Love Hard, which has Darren Criss in it, and I'm very excited, and I'm saving that for a little bit towards the end, because I know I'm going to love it, but 8-Bit Christmas, top tier when it comes to Christmas films, as of right now at this very moment for 2021. Regardless of 2021, actually, top tier Christmas films. Like, this was an incredible film. Incredible film. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Go watch it. Mucho mahalo.